a few dollars. And then forget about them until the next Members of the prestigious Fourth Estate should never sell themselves to any politician. Instead, keep their hands and noses clean in order to publish or broadcast the unadulterated truth. Well, that's how I see it anyway.
Read As I See It, exclusively at cnnsbahamas.com. New articles premiere on Mondays at 9 a.m.
What does disability look like? In a busy airport terminal? At the check-in counter? At security checkpoints? Or even in baggage claim? Passengers with hidden disabilities often go unnoticed. Globally, 1 in 7 persons have some form of a disability. 80% of those disabilities are non-visible. In an airport environment, workers are often unaware of hidden physical, mental, or neurological disabilities that some passengers live with. This can lead to frustration and a less than ideal travel experience. So, how do we make the invisible more visible? At LPIA, we've implemented the Sunflower Lanyard program. The lanyards are visual cues for airport workers to immediately identify passengers who might need additional assistance. NAD is teaming up with the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities and key stakeholders at LPIA to launch the internationally recognized initiative. We're joining more than 180 airports and 26 countries already in the program. NAD is the first organization in the Bahamas to recognize the Sunflower Initiative. It's a way to show our continued commitment to making LPIA a safe, welcoming, and inclusive airport for all. Passengers needing to secure a free Sunflower lanyard can email sunflower@nas.bs or call 1242-397-8600. For more information, visit www.nassauLPIA.com.
At Bahama Boulevard, I'm Sean Innes. This is ZNS.
Live coverage of the 2025 Junior Junkanoo Parade, brought to you by the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture and by Sol Petroleum Bahamas Limited.
Good evening, Bahamas. We're coming to you live from Rawson Square for the 2025 Junior Junkanoo Parade being hosted by the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture. And let me tell you, these bleachers down here are filling up pretty quickly as persons are excited to see the 31 schools from preschool to senior to all age schools participating in this evening's event. I'm your host, Jiminita Swain, joined by
Vaughn Aubrey. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, we know that the opening ceremonies are underway right now here in Rawson Square, so we're going to throw it over there so you get a little bit of what's happening for those ceremonies.
And so at this time, we're going to go to our oldest sponsor, and they are represented by Ms. Erla Rami from Seoul, Bahamas. She'll bring me my this. Bahamas. What a privilege it is to be here for another year of Junior Junkanoo. We, having had the privilege to be here from the beginning of the first parade, this is always one of the most special times for the organization I'm a part of and the teams that extend beyond that organization. We're represented to you by a network of committed retailers and employees who look for the opportunity to serve you every day and to be able to bring a small portion of that to partner with you to make this day possible. And I'd love to say that I think the Bahamas is doing the next generation well, don't you think? It is amazing. It is amazing. I was trying to get tickets for a family that's very close to us. I could not get tickets. Can you imagine that? Our people are so excited about the next generation of culture that we're going to see manifest through Junior Junkanoo that you cannot even get those one tickets. So if you're a part of that, thank you for continuing to support the next generation. I want to thank the ministry. I want to thank the NJC. I want to thank our co-sponsors for Scotiabank for allowing us to be a part of this parade for so many years. We are thankful, grateful for this opportunity, and incredibly hopeful about the future.
Thank you, Mr. Bridget. It's good to see you. And we're going to move right along. You know, you can't do Junkanoo without the schools. And of course, we have in our presence this evening the Minister of Education. Everybody know her? The Honorable Gladys Hannah Martin, who will bring remarks at this time.
Good evening, everyone. It is my honor and my pleasure to be here this evening to celebrate and appreciate the young people of this nation, those who are in our schools and who tonight will come out on Bay Street in full dynamic force. I want to thank our teachers, our administrators in each of the schools that have participated. I want to thank the parents for their support of their young people as they prepare and work and put all of their energy that leads up to this evening. I want to thank my colleague, the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, and his team for their sponsorship, support, encouragement, and incitement of these young people. When we say that our young people are the future of this nation, it is not a cliche. It is a factual reality. And the more we encourage them, engender them, cause them to have a sense of self that is high and strong and powerful, the greater this nation will be. Speaking of high, strong, and powerful, stay tuned. As you see our young people on this street tonight, I guarantee you this will be unprecedented, and you will begin to understand that the next generation that is emerging in this country will do this nation well. I thank you all. I am so happy to be a part of this. Enjoy, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Martin. Thank you. And last but not least, we have the hardest working minister on this side, who always got you wicked. But we love him because he just makes us work hard and we get good results. Let's welcome our Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Mario Boleg.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, are you ready for the show? Are you ready for the show? Well, let me take this opportunity, because I'm ready also, to thank all of our partners, the Ministry of Education, our sponsors, Stoll, and our sponsors, Scotiabank, and the National Junkanoo Committee for partnership with the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture to make this event possible. And so without further ado, you know what I'm going to say? Let the parade begin.
All right, thank you so much. And we are now...
And with that, we have a beautiful visual of downtown Nassau with the sunset. That is definitely a beautiful shot. We heard a few minutes ago from the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Mario Boleg, who is ready for the parades to begin.
As are the people.
And you said this parade is completely sold out?
This parade, tickets went on sale on Monday past. And on Tuesday, they were mostly sold out. So this parade is sold out. But the good thing about this parade, from the Straw Market at Market Street all the way up to Frederick Street, they have, you can stand and watch. And from Frederick Street up until Charlotte Street, they have erected barricades so that the people can watch the parade free of cost. So we're just starting. So if you want to make your way out here, come. There are still tickets. They opened up a new area just on the northern side of Bay Street here at Rawson Square. And they opened 350 tickets. And so those tickets are now being sold, and you can come and get them. But also, there is standing room from Frederick Street to Charlotte Street.
So if you don't want to sit on the bleachers, you could just get comfortable and just stand and watch and cheer on the young people.
Imagine being on Shirley Street for the parade, where people really get the feeling that they're moving. Because those people on Shirley Street during the Boxing Day and New Year's Day parade, they got a show, and they were able to participate fully. So make your way down here, those of you who still want to come down. This is the time to come. But this is a parade, and there are 31 schools. I got the chance to walk down there. Man, there is excitement. The children,
they must be excited because, listen to me, the ones who won from last year, they looking to repeat, as we talked about earlier. So we had the preschool winner was 1-by-1 preschool.
1-on-1. They're ready.
1-by-1, yes, they are ready. Primary school was Woodcock Primary.
My school. That's
your school?
First school I've been to. Yeah, Woodcock Primary.
And in the junior category, we had C.H. Reeves.
That's right.
The senior was C.V. Bethel. And, of course, the surprise win from last year from the all-age category was the Lifewood Key International
And
School.
they coming for their things again.
But they also have St. John's and Jordan Prince Williams to deal with
there you go.
this time around as well. So it may not be as easy. I don't even think it was easy last year, but we will see what they do this time around in the competition.
I can tell you what really impressed me. The children are dedicated to the craft of Junkanoo.
Yes, they are.
Because Junkanoo is not dying. By the exhibition of these children, what we will see tonight, we know that Junkanoo is alive and well.
And we see a number of themes that will be executed tonight as well, Vaughn.
Yeah,
talk about some of the themes that
one-on-one, the defending champions in the preschool division. Their theme, Jonquel Jones, MVP delayed but not denied. And Coconut Grove, they're coming out. They're coming out a wonderful world of nursery rhymes. Coconut Grove Preschool. You have Tiny Tot Preschool with Building Great Minds. 2x2. Notre Dame rebuilt. Refresher for kids.
I thought that was a major theme. Notre Dame rebuilt. I mean, like, these preschoolers.
Yeah, but they get the brains, imagine, and with the help of teachers and friends, they could pull it off.
Definitely.
We'll
so that's one that I will be looking to see tonight.
There you go. And don't forget, there's also Just Kids, and their theme, Fairy Tale, Once Upon a Time.
So it's a lot of interesting themes from the preschoolers. Over in the primary school division, we see that T.G. Glover will be coming out with a theme, Adventures Under the Sea.
Yes.
We also have the Judith P. Thompson School. They're going to be Africa Unite.
That's the former Centerville Primary.
Yes, correct. They will be, their theme, Africa Unite, the unification of the motherland. Yellow Elder Primary will be demonstrating Sesame Street's visit to the Bahamas. And I know everyone grew up watching Sesame Street. I think this January was the last time that we would be hearing from them in terms of new episodes coming on. So this is their ode or tribute to Sesame Street visiting the Bahamas. So that should be very interesting.
There you go.
We see the Sybil Strawn Mighty Warriors stomping out negativity. We're in this together.
The former Carmichael Primary School, Sybil Strawn, Mighty Warriors stomping out negativity. Quite a good theme, right?
I think so. I like to see how they pull it all together for this competition.
There you go.
And obviously, we also will see Carlton Francis, who will be blasting off to a brighter future out of this world.
Out of this world.
And then next is Ridgeland Primary. They will be Reading is Our Superpower. And we know that reading is something that is fundamental. I think that they are a school that would have improved on their reading performance from the last semester over on. So that's going to be great to see how they demonstrate that this time around into Junkanoo.
There you go.
That should be very exciting.
With Junkanoo in the curriculum, that will also add a new impetus to reading.
Yes.
Because there are a number of books by Bahamians about Junkanoo, and to read those books is a plus to learn about our culture,
Definitely.
which we say this is the best in the world.
Just
for
three
us.
things.
Just 3 things.
And then we know we have Eva Hilton that is going to present their theme of Storytime.
I want to just say this. Persons on the sidelines, they came to cheer for their children. Grandmothers, parents, aunts, uncles, siblings. They're all here.
They're excited. They're not going to miss a beat. Like some people, I heard them talking on the radio and just talking amongst themselves. Some people, their children aren't participating in tonight's event, but they're still out here to support their schools and their friends. So that shows that they're excited. They want to see what's going to happen tonight, too.
And also, because of our coverage, persons in the Family Islands are watching also. But I just like, this is what, this year, because Junkanoo has expanded, Junior Junkanoo, there are parades for each of the school islands of the Bahamas. So we'll have Junior Junkanoo parades in so many of the Family Islands, the respective Family Islands. This year, we don't get to see those Family Island schools coming here to New Providence. I miss that. But it's all for the growth of Junkanoo.
That's important. That's important. Also, we have the junior high school division. It's going to be T.A. Thompson. Their theme is it's a Scorpions Regatta.
What that mean? What that mean? That's a Scorpion
they
Regatta.
Race
Oh, H.O. Nass. H.O. Nass is next.
It's a fun group.
Yeah.
So their theme is a taste of paradise.
There you go.
And A.F. Adley will say hello to Mama Africa. So that's the second school that we're going to see tonight with their theme of Africa. We know Judith Thompson is going to come with their theme, Africa Unite, the unification of motherland. And now we'll have A.F. Adley coming with their theme, hello to Mama Africa. And C.H. Reeves will be doing something with the Lucayans' Journey to Paradise. So that should be interesting.
So, you know, this is a spin-off from the big Junkanoo groups, right?
Of course, of course.
When
It's
they
the
come with
influence.
Junkanoo, man, you ain't bringing Africa again. But Africa can be depicted in so many ways. You got Africa, India, China.
Yes.
Mexico, or the Incas in South America. So these are same themes. They're bouncing off from the big Junkanoo parades. And we're going to see how they depict it in their inimitable way.
Yeah, of course. And of course, we mentioned earlier that La Lyford Key International School, they are the repeat or returning or hope to repeat. Their theme is going to be the beauty of the Bahamas. And also in that category is St. John's College, toys and more. So, of course, you know, we have Mattel and Hasbro and Disney and all these other big name toy brands that they plan to showcase and display in their themes tonight. So we'll see what they do with that.
St. John's College, the school of my children, my siblings, my family.
Of course,
you know you
wasn't going to miss that.
I wasn't going to miss that, but look here. I want to say my daughter Ryan Aubriana from St. John's College. She's watching from Atlanta. Our first group is almost there.
So they're making their way up the boulevard.
There you go, the boulevard.
Yes,
it's
the
the
boulevard.
Coconut Grove Preschool with the theme, A Wonderful World of Nursery Rhymes. Let's look at Coconut Grove Preschool.
Let's see the monitors up.
Watch that free dance in the spread. 360. 360. 360. That's what I'm talking about. That's 368. 368. The wonderful world of Blessy Rand. Coconut Grove Preschool. What a beautiful banner, wonderful world of Blessy Rand. Come on, let's do this. Let's go, Coconut Grove, do this. Look at those free dances, man. Come on. This is what Junkanoo is all about. Come on, Coconut Grove. Now remember, this is their first time. They think it's their first time. Come on. Watch that bullet dance now. Now here comes the choreographed dancer. Let's watch those dancers now. Get them, Coconut Grove, get them. Let's go, dancers. 360, 360. That's what I'm talking about. 360 in now.
With DJ Silver, are you
Obviously, that was the Coconut Grove Preschool, their first time on Bay Street. Of course, Vaughn is doing his thing of roving around. And Vaughn, what do you have for me now? Who have you found in that short space of time?
Thank you very much. I have with me Simone Lang. She's the principal of Coconut Grove. But tell us about your children.
Our children are enthusiastic, they are fun-loving, and they could not wait to get on this parade. This is their first time participating in Junior Junkanoo.
What are the ages of the children?
The children are 3 years and 4 years old.
What about the parents? Are you excited too?
They are more excited than the children. So we are, and I'm saying we are the Junior Junkanoo champions for preschool.
There you go. There you have Simone Lang, principal of the Coconut Grove Preschool. They say they're number one. Back to you, Jim and Anita. Back to you.
Well, thanks, Vaughn. Obviously, a lot of excitement there, and it's great to be a first time on Bay. Obviously, we're moving right along, and we have the Tiny Tot Preschool up on Bay. Their theme, Building Great Dreams. So we're going to send it down to the Tiny Tots doing their thing in Rawson Square.
Notre Dame, we just bring the popular. Notre Dame, we just claim the popular to step in. 2x2 Preschool. They are one of our smaller schools, but they don't miss a year. They don't miss a year every year. They're here. Come on, 2x2, let's go.
Was, of course, 2x2 with Notre Dame rebuilding you just saw on your screen a few minutes ago. And of course, coming up just behind them is 1x1 with their theme, John Quell Jones, MVP delayed but not denied. And let me tell you, these little kids have some enthusiasm. The parents are excited, and everybody is just making their way up the boulevard. And this is so exciting to see the young spirit of Junkanoo in these young people. And of course, this is now, yes, 2x2 coming up with their theme, or leaving, clearing the boulevard with their theme, Notre Dame Rebuild. And of course, we said there is another school just behind them, and you can see the excitement on these little tots' faces. Obviously, France represents their colors of red, white, and blue. And the young people are just excited. The older administrators and teachers are obviously supporting them in their bid to hopefully be the champions again. So and obviously we do our best to move around and get into the schools. And we had an opportunity to visit one by one earlier this week. So we're going to take a quick look at them before we get to the other school that's coming right up.
Wow.
Chris Sandyford, 101 Preschool's coming out with Junior Junkanoo theme. MVP, John Paul Jones, delayed, not denied. This is the first time that Bahamian female athlete has won MVP in the WNBA. It's the first time that New York Liberty won the championship in their professional career of WNBA. So it's a perfect theme to honor one of our own Bahamians. We have some cute basketball rims. We have our girls actually dunking on Bay Street. We have a replica of John Paul Jones at the free throw line on our banner, dunking, throwing out basketballs to the fans. We have some referees blowing whistles for fouls. We have the New York Liberty mascots also, which is Ellie Elephant, handing out some things on Bay Street. And then we have cheerleaders and cartwheels and splits and everything that when we have showtime on Bay Street. The kids are excited. As you see, our girls, they've been practicing, our drummers been practicing. They have the dance down pat. The boys got their beat. Just finishing up some of our banner and our costumes, but they're excited. They are excited along with the parents and the staff. So come out and enjoy it as 101 will represent. For overall theme, it's a win. Slam dunk.
Well, that's again on your screen. You're taking in the one-on-one preschooler who are hoping to repeat. They were the 2024 Junior Junkanoo champions, and they're looking to do it again. We saw the principal just now saying they're looking for a slam dunk. So we're going to take in more of their performance of the one-by-one preschool.
25 years. Refresher for Kids presents Storytime. Kind of threw a lot of things around, and we worked together with other Junkanoo groups, and the theme was something that we didn't see at all on the parade, and we thought that, hey, let's bring our own twist to it and kind of remind people that, hey, it's time to take out a good book and read. We spend so much time on gadgets, but we spend less time sitting down, taking time to read. Pure performance. They are energized and they are ready to go. They're ready to show you all, hey, you didn't read this story before, but when you read it now, your mind will be open. Imaginations will be what? Clear.
We have stories from our banner, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. We have Mother Goose. We even brought back one of our Bahamian stories for Bucky and Barabi. Look for them on the parade. Follow, we have Peter Pan and the fairies. We have Hungry Caterpillar. We have Goldilocks and the Three Bears. We have Three Pigs. We got them all coming to life, the human form on Bay Street. When we got the opportunity to join Junior Junkanoo, we saw it fit here at Refresher to make sure that our kids are a part of this Bahamian culture.
Story time. So we're going to send it down for you to get the full experience from Refresher for Kids and their execution of Story Time. So that was Refresher Academy that you saw a few moments ago on your screen. And now we have coming up Just Kids with their theme, Fairy Tale Once Upon a Time. So we're going to see what Just Kids does with their execution of this theme. Well, that was Just Kids, Fairy Tale Once Upon a Time, and that was the last group in the preschool division for the Junior Junkanoo Parade. And of course, joining me on the broadcast now is Mr. Warren Andrew Pinder. He's the chairman for the National Junkanoo Committee. And good evening and welcome to the broadcast, Mr.
Good
Pinder.
evening. Thank you.
Now, you had an opportunity to take in, as I did, and the entire Bahamas watching the preschool division for the Junior Junkanoo Parade. Talk to us about your feelings from what you saw, the excitement, the execution. So much to see in a few moments ago.
It's always exciting. I'm always excited to see our youths really performing Junkanoo because it tells us that we are preserving it. It's a feeder system into the big league, big parades. As you can see, someone had to assist them. So I always speak of Junkanoo being a mentorship program. Getting into the schools early would teach them and grow our culture. It's going to allow them to participate. As I mentioned to you a bit earlier, that's a candid moment. Most of those kids were like, I'm in Hollywood. They were finding the camera.
Yes.
They were definitely finding the camera.
And it was great to see the support of the parents just behind each of the groups that passed, cheering on their child or their schools.
Definitely.
Showing that support at this time.
Oh, certainly. Well, certainly. A lot of them had to rush on their bucket list, so they would have made their first parade actually supporting that.
So they executed one time, killed two birds with one stone. Well, we know Vaughn Aubrey is always moving about, so we're going to find out where he is now. We're going to send it down there to Vaughn. What do you have for us, Vaughn?
Well, I have the principal of Just Kids Academy, Shara Bartlett. Well, look here. How old are these children?
I have here 11 months.
11 months.
11 months and 1.5 years.
Wow. And they're excited about Junkanoo?
Very excited.
What does this do for you?
It gives them a chance to experience a cultural event that they will never forget.
There you go. And the parents support.
Yes, the parents love it, and they think it's an excellent thing for the children.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Bartlett from Just Kids Academy. And she has an 11-month-old in her hand. But guess what? That's all the preschools. Now we're getting ready for the primary schools. Back to you, Jimanita.
Well, thanks, Vaughn. Again, another exciting event there. The preschoolers, obviously, there is this rivalry between a number of them. And even though they're so little, they seem to understand this is a competition.
Oh, certainly.
And we want to have fun, but we want to win as well.
You should have been to the number picking, right? If you were the trash talking, I mean, it's like 1-on-1, 2-on-2, Refresher Academy. They all said that they were coming to win. So it's exciting to really see that, that rivalry between these preschoolers at an early age. They're getting the bug. Junkanoo is deep down in their belly. They're feeling it. They're excited to be out there, and they performed.
Yeah, they surely did. They wanted to execute their theme. So that's important. They put it out there, and they said, this is what we're going to do.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, you saw 1-on-1, just giving tribute to John Quill Jones. So it's something that we...
And obviously, I think we're headed into the primary school division. If I'm not mistaken, this should be T.G. Glover Adventures Under the Sea. So we're going to send it down to see how well they handle their execution of Adventures Under the That was the sights and sounds of T.G. Glover Primary School with their theme, Adventures Under the Sea. We saw coral, we saw waves, we saw the sun, and we saw their brass section. So listen, this competition is heating up. This is the first group out for the primary school division, but we are going to be right back with all of the sights and sounds of the 2025 Junior Junkanoo Parade. So don't go anywhere. This is your opportunity to get a snack and come back and get comfortable for all of our coverage.
Live coverage of the 2025 Junior Junkanoo Parade, brought to you by the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture and by Sol Petroleum Bahamas Limited.
My name is Valentino Hanna. I am the General Manager of Sol Petroleum. We are entering into our 34th year as sponsor of the Junior Junkanoo program. I joined the company in 1989, and I believe that that was the second year that we were sponsoring Junior Junkanoo. Back then, we were sponsoring it. The parade used to be held at the Sports Center. And so I was there for the second Junior Junkanoo parade that was held at the Sports Center. Over the years, we've gone from the Sports Center to Bay Street to Cable Beach, and we're back at Bay Street again. For Sol Petroleum, formerly Esso, Junior Junkanoo is the single most important event in our social agenda. We believe that it is our way to contribute to Bahamian culture, to the development and to the complete nurturing and well-rounding of our kids to be a part of Junior Junkanoo. Junkanoo touches almost all Bahamians, and for Sol to be able to be a part of touching the lives starting this early with kids, watching them grow and develop. We know children who have competed at this preschool level who are also participating in Junkanoo today as adults. So just as Junkanoo touches the lives of many, many Bahamians, so does Sol Petroleum in terms of the customer value proposition that we deliver at our service station sites. That's the place that we want to be in the community, being a part of the community and touching the lives of Bahamians.
So me and Khalid get in the car the other morning and my belly start rumbling like a goatskin drum. Me go, stop though on the run. I say less. I park my car, I ask if she want anything. She say, no, I ain't hungry. I step inside. Let me get one of them turkey, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwiches, please. As I stand there watching my sandwich get made, turkey drop on the grill, eggs frying, seasoned just how I like, I take one bite and boy, listen to me. This sandwich hit so right I nearly forget Kaliko was in the car. Wow, Miko, so you couldn't even offer me a piece? But you say you ain't hungry, Kaliko? Anyway, don't let your belly win best music. Pull up the Esso on the run and start your day off right.
continuing coverage of the 2025 Junior Junkanoo Parade. And we just want to make this note that we're going to take a quick break for the news at 7. But you're taking in now Judith P. Thompson Primary School, Africa Unite, the theme Unification of the Motherland. So we're going to send it down so you take in some of the Judith P. Thompson Primary School with their theme of Africa Unite. Taking in the sounds of Judith P. Thompson Primary School with their theme, Africa Unite, the unification of the motherland. And of course, joining me now on the broadcast is Miss Sonia Gibson. She is Marketing and Analytics CSC team lead for Seoul Petroleum, who has been a major sponsor for the Junior Junkanoo Parade from its inception. So welcome to the broadcast, Sonia.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I know you've talked about Once Upon a Time in Bahama Land. So talk to us about the significance of that name and why.
Well, Once Upon a Time in Bahama Land, the story of Esso Junior Junkanoo is a beautiful coffee table book that was made for adults, but also kids, about the Junior Junkanoo Parade. And we just thought of the name Once Upon a Time in Bahama Land because we were telling the story, right? And, oh, I love that. We were telling the story about Junior Junkanoo and the history. And so we said, what better name than to play on Once Upon a Time in Bahama Land?
And obviously, what inspired Saul's support for and overseeing of the creation of this cultural book on our #1 cultural expression?
Okay, well, we, meaning the officials of the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, and Saul, back in 2012, the beginning of 2012, had a meeting. And in that meeting, we were trying to decide what can we do to make, Junior Junkanoo really special this year, being the 25th year, the Silver Jubilee Jamboree. That's what they call the parade that year. And so the idea came about for us to do a book to tell the story.
All right, so we know we have another school, that's Yellow Elder Primary School, and they are presenting the theme, Sesame Street's A Visit to the Bahamas. So we're going to want to take in all that Sesame Street has to offer on their visit here to the Bahamas, and we're going to send it down to Rawson Square so you don't miss a beat.
Live coverage of the 2025 Junior Junkanoo Parade, brought to you by the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture and by Sol Petroleum Bahamas Limited.